Gajendra Moksha Stotram, Gajendra Moksha Stutihi. The story of Gajendra Moksha resonates deeply within the Vaishnavism with its embodied symbolism. Gajendra symbolizes egoistic humans, the crocodile represents ignorant sinful acts and death, which ends everything. The Murray Lake signifies the cycle of life, which is samsara. The moral of the Gajendra story is that even if we lose every scope of help from everywhere, we must not lose faith in God. Bhagavan never leaves his worshipper and believers alone or in trouble. Therefore, remember to have faith in God and never lose hope. A powerful mantra addressed to Bhagavan Vishnu and is taken from the 8th Skanda, 3rd chapter of Bhagavata Purana. Gajendra Stuti. Shri Badarayaniruvacha Evam Vyavasito Buddhya Samadhaya Manohridi Jajapa Paramam Japyam Pragjanmani Anushikshitam. Shukadev continued. Thereafter, the king of elephants, Gajendra, fixed his mind and his heart with perfect intelligence and chanted a mantra which he had learned in his previous birth and which he remembered by the grace of Bhagavan Krishna. Shri Gajendra Uvacha Om Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yata Etacchidatmakam Purushayadi Bijaya Parishayabhidhimahi. The king of elephants, Gajendra, said, I offer my respectful salutations unto the Supreme Person Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Because of him, this material body acts due to the presence of spirit, and he is therefore the root cause of everyone. He is worthy of worship for such exalted persons as Brahma and Shiva, and he has entered the heart of every living being. Let me meditate upon him. Yasminnidam yataschedam yenedam yaidam swayam yosmat parasmat cha parah tam prapadye swayam bhuvam. The Supreme Godhead is the supreme platform on which everything rests, the ingredient by which everything has been produced, and the person who has created is the only cause of this cosmic manifestation. Nonetheless, he is different from the cause and the result. I surrender unto him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is self-sufficient in everything. Yasvatmanidam nijamaya क्वचित् विभातं क्वच तत् निरोहितम् अविद्धदृक् साक्ष्युभयं तदीक्षते स आत्ममूलोऽवतु मां परात्परः. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding his own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes renders it invisible. He is both the supreme cause and the supreme result, the observer and the witness in all circumstances. Thus, he is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. Kalena panchatvamiteteshu kritsnasho lokeshu paleshu cha sarvahetushu तमस्तदासीद् गहनं गभीरं यतस्य पारेभिविराजते विभुः. In due course of time, when all the causative and effective manifestations of the universe, including the planets and their directors and maintainers, are annihilated, there is a situation of dense darkness. Above this darkness, however, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I take shelter of His lotus feet. न यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुः जन्तुः पुनः को अर्हति गन्तुमीरितुं यथा नटस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्यया अनुक्रमणः समावतो. An artist on stage, being covered by attractive dresses and dancing with different movements, is not understood by his audience. Similarly, the activities and features of the supreme artist cannot be understood even by the demigods or great sages, and certainly not by those who are unintelligent like animals. Neither the demigods and the sages nor the unintelligent can understand the features of Bhagavan, nor can they express in words His actual position. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. Didrakshavo yasya padam sumangalam vimuktasangamunayassu sadhavah charantyalokavratam avranam vane bhutatma bhutasu hridasame gatihi. Renunciants and great sages who see all living beings equally, who are friendly to everyone and who flawlessly practice in the forest the vows of brahmacharya, vanaprastha and sannyasa, desire to see the all auspicious lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead be my destination. Na vidyate yasya cha janma karma va na nama rupe guna dosha eva va तथापि लोकाप्यय संभवाय यः स्वमायया तान्यनुकालं ऋच्छति तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये अरूपायोरुरूपाय नमः आश्चर्यकर्मणे. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has no material birth, activities, name, form, qualities or faults. To fulfill the purpose for which this material world is created and destroyed, He comes in the form of a human being like Lord Rama or Lord Krishna by His original internal potency. He has immense potency and in various forms, all free from material contamination, He acts wonderfully. He is therefore the Supreme Brahman. I offer my respects to Him. Nama Atma Pradipaya Sakshine Paramatmane Namo Giram Viduraya Manasaschetasam Api. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the self-effulgent Supersoul, who is the witness in everyone's heart, who enlightens the individual soul and who cannot be reached by exercises of the mind, words, or consciousness. Sattvena pratilabhyaya naishkarmyena vipaschita Namah Kaivalyanashaya Nirvana Sukha Samvide. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees who act in the transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. He is the bestower of uncontaminated happiness and is the master of the transcendental world. Therefore, I offer my respect unto him. Namah Shantaya Ghoraya Mudhaya Gunadharmine Nirvisheshaya Samyaya Namo Jnanaghanaya Cha. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Vasudeva, who is all-pervading, to the Lord's fierce form as Lord Narsimha, to the Lord's form as an animal Lord Varahadeva, and to Lord Dattatreya, who preached impersonalism, to Lord Buddha, and to all the other incarnations. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has no material qualities but who accepts the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance, within this material world. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto the impersonal Brahman effulgence. Kshetrajnaya namastubhyam Sarvadhyakshaya Sakshine Purushayatmamulaya Mula Prakritaye Namaha. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the super soul, the super of everything, and the witness of all that occurs. You are the Supreme Person, the origin of material nature and of the total material energy. You are also the owner of the material body. Therefore, you are the Supreme Complete. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Sarvendriya Gunadrashtre Sarva Pratyaya Hetave Asatachaya Yoktaya Sada Bhasaya Te Namaha. O Bhagavan, you are the observer of all the objectives of the senses. Without your mercy, there is no possibility of solving the problem of doubts. The material world is just like a shadow resembling you. Indeed, one accepts this material world as real because it gives a glimpse of your existence. Namo Namaste Khila Karanaya Nishkaranayadbhuta Karanaya Sarvagamamnaya Maharnavaya Namopavargaya Parayanaya. My Lord, O Bhagavan, you are the cause of all causes, but you yourself have no cause. Therefore, you are the wonderful cause of everything. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the shelter of the Vedic knowledge contained in the Shastras like the Panchatantras and Vedanta Sutra, which are your representations, and who are the source of the Parampara system. Because it is you who can give liberation, salvation, moksha, you are the only shelter for all the transcendentalists. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Gunarani Channachid Ushmapaya Tatshobha Vispurjita Manasaya Naishkarmya Bhavena Vivarjita Agamasvayam Prakashaya Namaskaromi. O Bhagavan, as the fire in Arani wood is covered, you and your unlimited knowledge are covered by the material modes of nature. Your mind, however, is not attentive to the activities of the modes of nature. Those who are advanced in spiritual knowledge are not subject to the regulative principles directed in the Vedic literatures, because such advanced souls are transcendental. You personally appear in their pure minds. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Madrik prapan pashupasha vimokshanaaya मुक्ताय भूरि करुणाय नमोलयाय स्वांशेन सर्वतनुभृत् मनसि प्रतीत प्रत्यग्दृशे भगवते बृहते नमस्ते. Since an animal such as me has surrendered unto you, you who are supremely liberated, certainly you will release me from this dangerous situation. Indeed, being extremely merciful, you incessantly try to deliver to me. By your partial feature as Paramatma, you are situated in the hearts of all embodied beings. You are celebrated as direct transcendental knowledge, and you are unlimited. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Atmatmajapta grihavittajaneshu saktaihi dushprapanaya gunasanga vivarjitaya muktatmabhisvahrude paribhavitaya ज्ञानात्मने भगवते नमः ईश्वराय. O Bhagavan, those who are completely freed from material contamination always meditate upon you within the course of their hearts. You are extremely difficult to attain for those like me who are materialistically attached. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, uncontaminated by the modes of nature. You are the reservoir of all enlightenment, the Supreme Controller. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Yam dharma kamartha vimukti kama bhajanta ishtam gatimapnuvanti किं चाशिशोरात्यपि देहमव्ययं करोतु मे दभ्रदयो विमोक्षणम्. After worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, those who are interested in the four principles of religion, economic development, sense gratification and liberation obtain from him what they desire. What then is to be said of other benedictions? Indeed, sometimes Bhagavan gives a spiritual body to such ambitious worshippers. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is unlimitedly merciful, bestow upon me the benediction of liberation from this present danger and from the materialistic way of life. एकान्तिनो यस्य न कञ्चनार्थं वाञ्छन्ति ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः अत्युद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलं गायन्त आनन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः तम् अक्षरं ब्रह्म परं परेशम् अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम् अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरम् अनन्तमाद्यं परिपूर्णम् ईडे. Seekers, devotees who have no desire other than to serve Bhagavan, worship him in full surrender and always hear and chant about his activities, which are most wonderful and auspicious. Thus, they always merge in an ocean of transcendental bliss. Such devotees never ask the Bhagwan for any benediction. I, however, am in danger. Thus, I pray to that Supreme Personality of Godhead who is eternally existing, who is invisible, who is the Lord of all great personalities such as Brahma, and who is available only by transcendental Bhakti Yoga. Being extremely subtle, he is beyond the reach of my senses and the transcendental to all external realization. He is unlimited. He is the original cause, and he is completely full of everything. I offer my salutations unto him. Yasya brahmadaya devaः vedalokaश्चराचराः नामरूपविभेदेन फल्व्याच कलया कृताः यथार्चिषोऽग्निः सुवितुर्गभस्तयो निर्यान्ति संयान्त्यसकृत् स्वरोचिषः तथा यत्तोऽयं गुणसम्प्रवाहो बुद्धिर्मनः खानि शरीरसर्गाः स वै न देवासुरमर्त्यतिर्यं न स्त्री न षण्ढो न पुमान् न जन्तुः नायं गुणः कर्म न सन्न चासन् निषेधशेषो जयतादशेषः. The Supreme Personality of Godhead creates his minor parts and parcels, the Jiva Tattva, beginning with the Lord Brahma, the demigods, and the expansions of Vedic knowledge, that is Sama, Rig, Yajur, and Atharva, and including all other living entities, moving and non-moving, with their different names and characteristics. As the sparks of the fire or the shining rays of the sun emanate from their source and merge into it again and again, the mind, the intelligence, the senses, the gross and subtle material bodies, and the continuous transformations of the different modes of nature all emanate from Bhagwan and again merge into him. He is neither demigod nor demon, neither human nor bird or beast. He is not woman, man, or neuter, nor is he an animal. He is not a material quality, a fruitative activity, manifestation, or non-manifestation. He is the last word in the discrimination of not this, and he is unlimited. All glories to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. जिजीविषेनाहमिहामुया किम् अन्तर्बहिश्चावृतये भयोन्या इच्छामि कालेन यस्य विप्लवः तस्यात्मलोकावरणस्य मोक्षम्. I do not wish to live anymore after I am released from the attack of the crocodile. What is the use of an elephant's body covered externally and internally by ignorance? I simply desire eternal liberation from the covering of ignorance. That covering is not destroyed by the influence of time. Soham vishvasrijam vishvam avishvam vishvavedasam vishvatmanamajam brahma pranatosmi param padam. Now fully desiring release from material life, I offer my respectful salutations unto that Supreme Person who is the creator of the universe, who is himself the form of the universe and who is nonetheless transcendental to this cosmic manifestation. He is the supreme knower of everything in this world, the super soul of the universe. He is the unborn, supremely situated Lord. I offer my respectful salutations unto him. योगरन्धितकर्माणः हृदि योगविभाविते योगिनो यं प्रपश्यन्ति योगेशं तं नतोऽस्म्यहम्. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme, the Super Soul, the Master of all mystic yoga, who is seen in the core of the heart by perfect mystics when they are completely purified and freed from the reactions of the fruitive activity by practicing Bhakti Yoga. Namo namastubhyam asahya vega Shaktitrayayakhiladhiguණaya Prapannapalaya Durantashaktaya Kadindriyanam Anavapya Vartmane. O Bhagwan, you are the controller of the formidable strength in three kinds of energy. You appear as the reservoir of all sense pleasure and the protector of the surrendered souls. You possess unlimited energy and you are unapproachable by those who are unable to control their senses. I offer my respectful salutations unto you again and again and again. Nayam Veda Swam Atmanam Yachhatyaham Dhiyahatam Tam Duratyaya Mahatmyam Bhagavantam Itosmyaham. I offer my respectful salutations unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by whose illusory energy the Jiva, who is part and parcel of Bhagavan, forgets his real identity because of the bodily concept of life. I take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose glories are difficult to understand. Ye mam stuvanti anena anga pratibudhya nishatyaye tesham pranatyaye chaham dadami vipulam gatim. My dear devotee, unto those who rise from bed at the end of night and offer me the prayers offered by you, I give an eternal residence in the spiritual world at the end of their lives. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.